Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the owner of Sylvia Craft. Today I'm going to show us how to make this otogele. It is called crown otogele. And in this tutorial I'll be using this champagne gold. And to start, I have this cut out. I have this 90 inches length. You see how long it is. Then the width is 6 inches. It depends on the ashoke you're using. Some comes in 7 inches wide, some 6 inches, and some 6¼ but this one particular is 6 inches, and the length is 90 inches, and I have it two of it 90 inches. And to start this, I'm going to fold it like this all through the end of it. After folding it, and I'm going to sew it, sew from here to this side to the end. I'll sew the two and I'll come back to show you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the owner of Sylvia Craft. Today I'll be showing us how to make the crown otogele, the one you see in the picture. And today I'll be using this champagne gold, and the width is 6 inches, the one I'm using today. It depends on the ashoke you bought. Some has the width 7 inches, some has 6¼ but for this particular one, this one is 6 inches, and the length is 90 inches. I have it cut out 90 inches in length, and the width 6 inches, and I have 2 pieces of it. And to start with the crown, I have to fold it into two like this, in this form. Then I will sew through this. I will sew it like this through to the end. I'll sew the two. After sewing it, then we'll start the plaiting. So here I will start the sewing. This is how I sew it. This is it. You sew it way down, just like this. How you sew it till you get to the end. Then you sew the other one as well. The 90 inches length and 6 inches wide. You sew the two. Then after sewing it, so when you get to the middle, you skip 1 inches. You give 1 inches space there, because that's where you turn it from. Then you start. After leaving 1 inches space opening there, you start from the other side. Or you can decide as well to, once you get to the middle, you start from the other edge. So after sewing, you have to turn it like this. As you're doing this, you'll be coming out from that 1 inch space at the middle. That's why I said you should leave 1 inch space. If you have a pen or pencil, you can use it to do this. You see, you're coming out from the opening there. The space, that's the 1 inch space you left at the middle. That's where you come out from. Then you drag it out. After turning the other side, then you turn to the other side and start the same process. The same way. Don't forget this step. Don't forget to turn it after sewing. For those of us that love eating intestine, the way you turn chicken intestine, that's the same pattern. That's on a lighter note though. So keep turning like this until you get to the middle. So after bringing it out from the middle, you iron it. And in ironing, you first of all iron it this way, the way you're seeing it. Then you continue like this. You iron it this way. Just follow this pattern to iron it before the plating. So after sewing it, you bring the two together. You secure it with a needle, office pin. Then you start folding like this. It should be triangle shape. I'm bringing it so close so that you get it, because this is so tricky. But don't bother, you can do it over and over. As you keep doing it, you will get it. Don't bother. It's stressful though, but just be patient to the end, and I assure you you'll be happy at last. Continue in this manner. Yeah. In this form. Triangle shape. To give it these 3 triangles, you just keep doing it like this. Continue. You see? It's tricky though. As you're doing it, be patient. You can try over and over. Try over and over. Be patient as you do this. I will encourage. Like this. These 3 triangles. You continue this way. Be patient with yourself. Don't get frustrated. Continue. Like this. Just keep doing it like this till you get to the end. Wow, this is it. After doing it, this is what you have. So after this, you make your base, then attach it to it. This is your triangle. This is what you have what it will look like. So for the base, I have 4 pieces of this. This is 18 inches and I'm using 16, but because I will fold the edge 1 inch here and 1 inch the other side, so I'm having 18 here. So after folding it, I'll have 16 inches each, and I have 4 pieces of it. And at this point, I'm going to sew it together. After sewing it, I'll show you what next to do. Sew it together like this. I'm using my sewing machine saver. After sewing this down like this, you plait like this. This is how you plait. So this is how you plait it, like this. Depending on how many you want. If you want 6, 12, 3, anyone you want, but this is how you plait it. This is the base, remember. I'll do it like this. When I finished, I will sew it and I'll show you the result. So if you want it to be very fast and easy for you, just once you fold it in your pleating, try and pin it, secure it. After securing the pleats you want, if it's 5, 6, just after securing it, then you take it to your machine. And remember, if you don't have machine, you can still do this autogele with your needle and thread. Once you can sew with your hand, you can do it. If you don't have, it's not a must that you have a sewing machine, but it's just like to make it easier if you have a sewing machine. After sewing, this is the plate. I use my sewing machine to sew it. So after this, then you cut 2 pieces, 11 inches each. This will be the stripe. It will serve as the stripe. You use it to tie it at the back for the base. So after cutting it, you sew it. So after bringing it together, this is what you do. This is how you hold it to the base. You turn it together like this. Then after doing it like this, you have to sew it. You can sew it with your machine or you use your needle to hold it. You do the 2 sides the same thing like this. So after sewing it, this is the next thing you do. You turn it out like this. You see how neat it is. The both sides, you do the same thing on the both side. You have it like this. So at this point, you sew it. This is how you sew it. So you cut it out, giving it the V shape. Then you continue. You do the same thing on both sides. Then you turn it. This is how you turn it. You can use your pen or pencil to do this. Just like the same thing we did when we're doing the V shape for the top part. This is exactly what you see. And with this pattern, you see that it looks neater compared to the other types or the other finishing. The finishing will be neat and smooth. That's why I love doing it this way. You see it? So do the same thing on both sides. You get to this point, you add this one at the back like this. Remember, this is the 16 inches I told you in the first part of this video. Look at it. You add it, then I will sew it. Remember, if you don't have sewing machine, you can as well use your hand and your needle and your thread to sew this. You sew it together. Remember, this is the base. At this point, I want to tack this, the up part. I'm tacking it. You remove the pin or the needle, then you tack. You start from inside like what I'm doing. You tack it. Like this. Tack the both side. At this point, I'm going to cut these two. This is 15 inches and it will serve as the stripe for this one, the crown base. This is it. This is where I'll add it. I'll add it to it. Then you sew it together. You sew it like this. You fold it into two and sew. Remember, it's 15 inches, but it will be at the base of the crown. Bringing it out like this, then you add it, you tack it to this. You just follow this pattern, then you tack it neatly. You tack it to it. After tacking the two sides, this is what you have. This is it, and this is the other side. This is the stripe for you to tie it. So this is it. So at this point, once you get to this point, this is what you do. You put it on top of the base you made. This is what it will look like this. Then you tack it. You have to tack it round like this. This whole place you tack here, and you go to the back. You do the same thing to the. You do the same thing you did in the other one. The difference is that you've not attached this to anything yet. So you just do it like this and bring it out. Doing this will make your work neat. It's not like you cannot just leave it like that, but because you want it to be neat and the finishing to come out perfectly, that's why you're doing that. So from down you go up. Just be careful as you do this. I just want us to see it the way I did the rest. So continue like this in this form till you get to the end. Both front and back, you do the same thing, both to the front and the back.